Today I'm going to be reviewing the Santa Cruz Vintage Southerner, and I'm going to tell you why I think this guitar is a true jack of all trades. All that and more right after this. On this show, you'll see guitars from all major manufacturers and small bench luthiers. I've had the pleasure of reviewing over 500 acoustic guitars, and in each review I play the same songs, recorded the same way, so you can compare the sound of any guitar I've ever reviewed. I'm Tony Polecastro. Welcome to Acoustic Guitar Heaven. Today I have the absolute pleasure in reviewing this Santa Cruz Vintage Southerner, or VS. Now, when this guitar came in, I was super excited to just pop open the carton and start playing it immediately, and I did. And on paper, if you look at the specs, it's like, there's nothing really special about the guitar. You've got standard mahogany back and sides, you've got a Sitka spruce top, Santa Cruz's double taper X bracing, and really I thought, okay, this guitar will probably sound good. I mean, Santa Cruz guitars generally sound fantastic, but this was just a stock vintage Southerner model. And as I started to play it, I realized, holy smokes, this guitar is capable of a lot. This guitar is a dandy. I kind of think it flies under the radar a little bit because, again, on paper, it doesn't seem like much. Let me go over the specs a little bit more directly. We've got a Sitka spruce top right under this beautiful, beautiful sunburst finish. Ebony bridge, bone saddle, ebony bridge pins. Kind of a standard, I'll say, Gibson J45 rosette. Real simple violin-style purfling on the top. Real skinny maple next to a real skinny piece of black binding. The whole body is bound in Ivoroid, and as I mentioned, the mahogany back and sides is done in a really beautiful tobacco brown. And the neck, I'll call it I guess a C profile, but it has this wonderful taper to it. It gets much thicker as you go towards the body of the guitar, which I found extremely, extremely comfortable. And adding to the comfort is the matte finish on the neck. Usually finishes are done in gloss, or neck finishes are done in gloss, and that's great, but it can get a little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. It kind of grabs your hand in a different way. This matte finish is really smooth and really comfortable to play. Small side dots on the player's side, small dots on the inlay. I believe they call it the Doppler dots. It gets a little bit smaller as it approaches the body. I think the crucial part of this guitar that on the spec sheet you'll notice is the shorter scale length. It's 24 3/4 scale length, and man, it is so comfortable to play. Stretches are not an issue on this guitar, and it really has a lot of warmth and mid-range to offer. It's just it's one of those guitars that you feel like you can do anything with. As I finger-picked the guitar, I thought this is perfect for blues, kind of old country blues. It has this growl, this projection, this presence in the mid-range that almost is it's almost barky in a way. And then as I flat-picked it, I noticed that the flat pick, you don't really have to dig in that hard to this guitar to pull sound out of it. It's very responsive, and it's very dynamic in its tone. I mean, talk about different tones. You strum over the sound hole, this nice warm blossom, and then back by the bridge, you get this nice direct kind of crystalline quality. And that's true on many guitars, but it's more exaggerated on this particular guitar. We've got an 1 11/16 bone nut, solid peg head with open gear tuners with Ivoroid buttons, which I think is just a classy addition to this guitar. And I want to just call attention to the headstock real quick. It's inlaid in Ivoroid, and from afar it looks like this is one of those kind of spray paint decals on the headstock. You know, think old Kalamazoo, old Gibson. those kinds of guitars. That is not the case. This is inlaid in Ivoroid, and as you get up close, it's stunning. It's really aesthetically beautiful. So all in all, I feel like this is a very complete guitar. If you're a flat picker, if you're a strummer, it's a great addition to your guitar arsenal because it really lends itself well to accompanying the human voice. But if you want to dig in, it'll bark and project very strongly as well. And as for a finger picking guitar, it's really a dream to play. It's very comfortable, very easy. The strings are very, very pliable. I love that shorter scale. I think it positions the bridge and just the sweet spot at the top of the guitar that really offers this wonderful, like, honey mid-range. It's amazing. So I would strongly recommend trying this guitar out. It definitely would eat any of the modern Gibson J45s for lunch. I'm going to say that because I truly believe that. I'm just amazed at the tonal complexity of this guitar and just how effortless it is to play. So please try out a Santa Cruz Vintage Southerner. It's a treat to play, and I think you'll be amazed at the sound. And while you're out there, or actually while you're here right now, please subscribe to the Acoustic Life channel. If you like guitar reviews, guitar lessons, if you have not watched the Acoustic Tuesday show yet, you absolutely have to. And you got to start by subscribing to the Acoustic Life channel. Just hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to click the little gray bell. That'll give you a notification of each and every new video that goes live. And just kick back and watch some of the awesome stuff that we've got coming out. Thanks so much for watching.